Hey, so I forgot to mention in the intro that this look was inspired by a lot of makeups that I've seen trending for this season. So if you'd like to see images of those, you can click on the link below to my corresponding blog post for this look.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another tutorial, and it's of this look, which is of like a winter makeup look. So I've done a really bright light eye, and then a wine lip and a bit of a winey kind of flush on the cheeks. And for some reason it just kind of reminds me of being like out on a winter's night and just kind of getting these flushed cheeks and having these bright eyes. So I hope you like the look, and I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get started. I'm going to start off with my base, and I'm applying a primer. This is Benefit's Professional. I'm using an angled kabuki brush from Sigma, the F84. I'm then going to use Kat Von D's Lock It Tattoo Foundation in M52, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of MAC's Pro Longwear in NC30 just to adjust the colour a little bit. For my concealer for my face, I'm using NYX's Full Coverage Concealer in Beige. I'm using the Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer. Pushing it over any of my pigmentation or blemishes that are showing through. Even though the coverage on that Kat Von D foundation is really good. Sometimes just when I mix it with other foundations, or if I just apply a lighter layer of it, some of my heavier pigmentation comes through a little bit. For my under eye concealer, I'm using Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer in number 53. I love using my finger to blend out under eye concealer, just because I think the warmth of your finger and the just skin on skin just helps it to blend right into the skin, so it's not sitting on top. As a base on my eyes, I'm going to use MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And this will just give me a bare canvas to work on, because I'm going to go for a lighter eye. So I want to knock out any of that extra pigmentation. So you can see the difference that it makes. Now at the moment that's all one colour and it's very flat looking, so I'm going to add in some dimension by adding some shading in the crease. And I'm using a little crease brush like this. This is the 228 crease brush from Zoeva. And I'm taking a matte light brown. This is Taupe from the Lorac Pro palette. So we're just buffing that right into the crease. And for me, I come above the fold because when my eye is relaxed, my crease is slightly hooded. So there's a part of my crease that disappears once my eye is relaxed. So I like to pull it up a bit higher so that you can see that colour when my eye is looking straight forward. So that just adds a little bit more dimension there. And I'm not making it too heavy or anything. Again, I'm going for a lighter eye look. Now, so I've added my crease colour, and I haven't brought it down onto the lid or anything, just kept it in the crease. Now I'm taking this cream colour from the Lorac Pro palette as well. So I'm applying that all over the lid, but concentrating it more on the outer half. Then I'm going to move on to this white shade. I'm just going to flip my brush over to the clean side. And I'm taking that on the inner half or third of the lid. And also just down around the tear duct area. I'll be using another colour over that there, so it's just as almost a base. So that just makes the inner half of the eye a little bit brighter. I'm just going to run any excess on the brush on the lower lash line. And then I'm going into my NYX Smoky Eyes palette, and I am taking this frosty white eyeshadow. Okay, so my camera just cut out without me realising, but all I'm doing is just applying a shimmery off-white colour. This one is just from the NYX Smoky Eyes palette. And I'm applying that with the same brush in the tear duct area. So I've just done this eye and I'm just starting on this eye. And as you can see, I want it to be fairly strong inner corner highlight, just to give a really bright eyed look to the eye. I'm just pulling it up onto the lid slightly. I'm then taking a white eyeliner. This one is from Rimmel and it's number 071 Pure White. And we're just lining the lower waterlines. So again, it's just really opening up the eye and giving a really awake, bright-eyed look. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. I'll be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition Mascara. When you just have like a light colour on the eye, and especially with no eyeliner, it really makes the lashes stand out that little bit more. And I'm not applying any to the lower lashes, but I am going to apply some individual lashes to the top lashes. But I am going to go ahead and apply some individual lashes. So when I'm doing individual lashes, I like to generally use shorts and then mediums on the outer corner. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have my clear duo glue and I'm just applying a little blob of it onto the back of my hand. So for now I'm just going to work with shorts, and I have a tray of them here, and I just pick one off with my tweezers like that, and then the little knot at the top there is what I dip into the glue. And I just place it on to the lashes and leave it. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and I've actually added 2 mediums to the outer corner, so I've about 4 or 5 shorts, mainly on the outer half, and then 2 mediums right on the outer corner. So I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Now, so I have my eyes done, and it just makes it a little bit more lashy. They're not particularly long or thick, it's just like having lots of lashes. So for my brows then, I'm going to start just by brushing through them with a little spoolie. And then I'm going to go on to Anastasia's Brow Wiz in Ash Blonde. I'm using a lighter colour than usual just to, because I don't want them to be too dark or too dramatic. But I just want to fill in the gaps. Now moving back to the face, I'm going to set in my foundation with Rimmel's Stay Matte in Transparent. I'm actually just going to touch up my inner corner highlight. Sometimes very shimmery colours, especially if they're a bit powdery, after a while they can kind of fade a little bit. Now I have a wine lip liner here. It's just a no name one, so any wine liner. And then I'm going to line my lips. And then for darker colours, I always make sure I get in the corners with the liner to join up that line, because then when you're talking, there's not just like a gap in the colour. But at the same time, with some lipsticks, especially creamier lipsticks, if you bring that colour down into the corner, it can kind of gather there and you can kind of see it just when you're not even talking or anything. And I'm just going to lightly fill in my lips, just kind of feathering it over. So that works as a base for your lip colour, and it helps it stay on longer, and also if it does rub off your lip colour, then you have the lip liner underneath. Then I'm taking this lipstick from, I think it's from Maybelline, and it's one of the Moisture Extreme lipsticks in the colour 380 Deep Plum. There you go. And it just looks like this, and it is very creamy and moisturising. So first I'm going to apply it from the bullet. but I haven't taken it right out to the edges yet, which I'm going to do with a brush. And for my blush then, I'm going to use Wet n Wild's Mellow Wine Blush, which has some of those deeper tones running through it, so it's like a deeper pink colour. I'm just focusing that on the apple area of the cheek and making sure there's those edges are really soft. So it just gives like a nice flush. Almost as if you've been out in a cold winter's night. So here is the finished look. I really hope you like it and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up by clicking the like button down below. It just lets me know that you like this kind of video or you like this look. I will have a list of all the products I used as well as extra pictures of the finished look and extra information and stuff in my blog, which will be listed down below. So you can go check that out. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked it and I will see you all really soon. Bye!